This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. I saw some photos of Michael Landau's pedalboard. I'm often looking at pedalboards of the pros because I think they're kind of interesting. It's interesting to see what might end up on some of these guys' boards, especially if you like their tone, and I'm particularly fond of Michael Landau. Anyway, so the Looking Glass by DOD, designed in the USA, made in China, shoe pedals. I think this was based on a pedal called the Savior, something like that. It's actually, I kind of looked up, like, is this based on anything? Except for that pedal, I think basically it's like a J-FET and an FET. Those are the options there, pedal. It's not really like anything else that I've tried before. I guess what I'll say up front is that it's very tweakable. And another thing I'll say before the playing intro starts is I find that actually pedal order for this made quite a big difference. So I wasn't necessarily loving the sound of this into the Landau Butter Machine, so I thought, right, let's try swapping them around. And I think this is actually a really good candidate for a couple of things. So you could use it as a traditional boost pedal, of course, and it's quite a natural sounding boost, not tons of gain on there. But what I think it was really working very well for is because it's got these really tweakable, so the input filter, then we got that on this side, so you can kind of take off the treble. And then we've also got a bass cut and treble control here. So we've got treble on top, and then we've got a bass cut, as well as your just normal level and gain, and a high and low mode. So I thought, actually, if we put this after the Landau Butter Machine, we can actually shape that drive pedal to be closer to what it is that maybe we want to hear. If you've got like a particularly harsh fuzz, or you've got like a particularly bright sounding pedal, or your amp that you're using on the day is, you know, brighter than you'd like, then you've actually got this, if you put it after your drive pedal, quite a lot of tweakability. And you could maybe even use this as like a boost to take you into a sustaining lead tone after your drive pedal. So that was kind of how I kind of thought this would be how I would use it. But in any case, I don't know if any of you have heard of it. This one has a particularly problematic switch, so I might try and get a buddy to replace that, because that's really hard to switch. But yeah, not crazy expensive. I think you can see them online for about 150-ish quid, maybe a bit less. But significantly different enough to any other drive pedal that I've tried that I thought it was worth doing a video on. Let me know your thoughts on it, if you'd like any of the tones. If you've got one, if you've known about the looking glass. I think it's a little bit of a secret weapon that I've not really heard too many people talking about over the years.
You see we've got level, gain, very much like you'd have on any other pedal. And then over here, input filter. And then over here, we've got bass cut, and treble. So treble is the inside one, and then bass cut is this one. So let's just start with no bass cut. Kind of a complicated pedal, to be honest. Oh, it's just a crap switch. So we've got two gain modes as well. So this is low. Okay, let's take the level up. Roll off the top of the input here, and it's actually like a really nice soft So what is that? So as I turn up the bass cut, that increases gain. And then is that one treble, yeah? So those aren't doing tons of stuff, but they are definitely adding gain. Okay, so let's try the higher gain mode, or maybe I'll just boost the gain all the way up first on this lower gain. From what I've read on this, it's like a JFET and a FET based boost thing. I remember like some of the Strymon pedals have a JFET input, and maybe that's what this lower gain part is doing. Okay, and then let's check out the high gain part. I can dial back the input filter, so it's filtering out high end basically there. Let's turn the gain. Right, so let's try this. Is this the bass? Okay, right, and then turn this input filter off. We're gonna get more kind of glassy. Okay, this treble here, or is that a treble cut? If I take this input down, I'd say it's more like a boost pedal than anything else. Like the amount of gain there, it's like not even as much as like a tube screamer, I would suggest, but super shapeable. A very interesting pedal, not what I was expecting. I guess it's hard to tell what a pedal might be from its name, but that's kind of like a boost pedal to me with some really clever shaping stuff. Complicated pedal, lots of sound in there, not tons of gain.